Welcome to the Mythical Forest with Dee Dee and Boris, and this is an episode on sweet potatoes. Look at the size of these. They were very expensive. They are organic, and in the middle they're purple. And I'm going to try and let these start sprouting. Look, I'm hoping that that's going to start sprouting soon. I'm just leaving them here. And look, this one's already starting to sprout. Can you get a real close-up, Boris, on this?
Yeah.
This one has already started to sprout.
Wow.
When these start sprouting, I'm going to make potato slips out of these. And I want to show you, if you get a real close-up and hold it for a good long time so they can see the name of the potato. Is called Stokes. I believe they're grown in like North or South Carolina. And when you cook them, they stay purple. And I love them. And they're purple sweet potatoes. And you can grow them yourself. This will be my second year of growing them myself. And I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? Hey everybody, we're going to get a little update here. There's different ways to sprout sweet potatoes and make slits. But what I've been doing is the lazy version of just letting it sit here because I hadn't had time to do the other way. And if you can see, these are definitely growing some sprouts. So, let's see if I can zoom in here. Oops. Sorry. There we go. All right, so you can see that's sprouting. All right, and let me, and this one, this one's about to also. So I'm just going to leave these here. I want to go into the grow room and show you what's going on with what I got going on. Okay, we're in the grow room. So this is a potato that's been in here for a while, just a little purple sweet potato, and it's growing a slit already. I can remove that once it gets a little bigger and use that to plant. This is one of the bigger potatoes. I cut a piece off and I put it in here. I let it scab over a little bit, and then I put it in here under the soil. I'm leaving it a little bit uncovered and keeping it moist, and we're going to see if we can get some slits to grow. That's how I did last year. The other method is to soak in water. The potato, I don't like that method. You got to do too much, jump through too many hoops with the toothpick method and all that. The other method is before harvesting my last sweet potatoes, I pulled these off the vine and I stuck them in water, and as you can see, they're already starting to get a root. See that root right there? So these will be ready to plant to start another season of sweet potatoes. So you just get your existing sweet potatoes before you harvest, grab some of the stems off, put them in water. It's easy as that. Or you can go to the grocery store, get you a sweet potato and do this with it. Or like in the other room where they're just sitting there and letting the sunlight hit them. This is my ginger. Y'all be sure to watch that episode. So anyway, I'm getting stuff sprouted in here, and we'll get back when we've got some maybe activity on this one and the other ones. Okay, you guys, got a little update just to show you the progression. Of the sprouting. It's coming along. The one I have in the grow room is doing pretty good too, and I'll show you that. Got some garlic going on here too. Let me take you to the grow room and show you that purple sweet potato right now. Okay, we got a couple things going on here. This is one that I cut in half, and these are growing really nicely. And once they get big enough, I will show you how I plant those in the dirt. And then this is the sweet potato, the purple sweet potato that I planted partially into the dirt here. I left some of it on top uncovered, and it's starting to get a ton of growth. Look at that. And then here's another one right here. Doing the same thing. All right, so we'll update you as this gets larger before we put them in the pots. Okay, everybody, I want to show you guys something where I have a failure. And it's a failure because I didn't do something. This is not a failure. These are the ones that are just laying here in the dirt, and they're growing great slips, which I'm going to make. And that one's doing okay, but look. I'm going to have to start all over. Or I'm going to have to salvage this tomorrow. But guess what I did wrong? I forgot to change the water. And that's what you do. That's what happens when you don't change the water. Everything starts to rot. So everything should be luscious green and be already, there's roots there, but everything's starting to rot. So tomorrow I'm going to see if I can salvage. Otherwise I got to start all over and go in the garden and get some more cuttings and start all over. I'm going to show you guys something. These are still growing from I don't even know when I planted them. Winter. But because I have them covered, and I'm going to show you how to make covers, I'm going to change the cover to a lower one. We don't really need it to be that high. But I wanted to show you how great they look that they're covered. And right here too, look. These have been in here for sure at least since winter. And they're doing great. But I'm going to show you some right now in the other part of the garden. Okay. These are not doing well. Because something, a squirrel, a rat, a raccoon, something is going in and digging out the potatoes and eating them, pulling them out. So I'm going to have to cover these. And then let me show you this. These I didn't harvest because they didn't get enough water. And so they all died out. But I didn't touch anything and they're coming back. Look. So there must be some tubers down there, and they're coming back on their own because we don't get a heavy frost in Southern California. We're not in the mountains or anything, or high desert or whatever. We don't get, see, they're coming back here too, look. So, look at that, it's pitiful, that Swiss chard. It can't handle the summer. These are all coming back. They're all coming back. They died out because they didn't get enough water, and now they're coming back on their own. So, I just wanted to show you guys that in case that happens to you guys. Look at these. These were accidental in here. But something is coming. Let me show you. Let me show you this hole. Something's coming in here. This is where I pulled a bunch of sprouts to make in the grow room. Look. Look, something's coming in here. Look at that big hole. You see that big hole right here? Look. Coming in there and digging stuff out. So, even though I have this little fence around for the rabbits, the squirrels can jump up in here, and apparently rats maybe too. I don't know about the raccoon or whatever, but I just wanted to show you guys that. Now we're going to go to the grow room, and I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, out of all those, these are the only ones I was able to salvage. What happened was when you leave it in the water too long, they were already rooted. I should have pulled them up and put them in the dirt. But what happened was they started to rot. That's why they went bad. They literally, the roots started rotting. So once you see that they're rooted, go ahead and pull them out. Okay? Now, what I did here was I decided to take some pieces and just stick them in the dirt, all right? Because it's similar to what's going on here, except this has the root, and I'm making the slits. And I'll pull the slits off of that one in a few weeks or so, and I'll be able to plant that in the ground, okay? And then these, I made a whole bunch more. And so what you do is you just pull off all the leaves at the bottom and leave enough stem that can grow a root formation. Put that in the water. Okay? Those, like I said, I just stuck them in the dirt to see what would happen. I'm sure they'll root. I may do this method next time instead of this method, because in this, you got to, in a few days, you need a few days to a week, you need to get those out. And I just didn't have the time to do it. This is what's left over after I pulled them out of the garden. Oh, look, a spoon, a coffee spoon. And so, like, see this piece right here? I could put that in the dirt. Just stick it there like that, okay? But you would pull off enough leaves. These all came from an existing plant, so if I want to start another batch, okay, you don't have to buy seeds. You don't have to buy these things from online. You can just make them for yourself. I see people harvesting their potatoes and then buying seeds again. No, just make your own from the ones that you harvested, or just cut some before you harvest them. Cut these off. Pull off some of the leaves at the bottom and then put that in the water. And then make another batch. So this is going to go to the chickens now. Not the spoon. But all this is going to go to the chickens because I'm not going to use that to plant. This is a little off subject, but these are regular potatoes, and I'm letting these sprout. These all came from the grocery store, and they started sprouting. So I let them sprout like crazy, and I'm just going to plant them in the garden in the dirt, in pots. So they're not going to go to waste either. Okay, you guys. These are coming along really good. I haven't done anything. No water, nothing. So these are growing. I want to cook these soon. So what I'm thinking I might do is cut this off right here and put that in the dirt in the grow room. Cut this piece off here and this piece off here and cook the rest. Is what I'm thinking I might do. But I just want to give you an update on this. See, this is already getting some leaves growing. Okay, you guys. I just sliced these open. Look at the milky stuff that comes out. But they're so pretty, these purple potatoes. So I'm just going to use these tips to continue growing. I'm going to cut this one also. And this one. I don't think I can do it. Let's try one hand. No. Well, yeah, maybe. No. No, I have to stop the camera. Okay. So these are so expensive. So I'm going to save a lot of money by sprouting these myself. And instead of having to pay all the money at the grocery store, I'm going to grow these myself. And this will be the second year that I did it. They don't come as big as this when I grow them, but that's because I don't give them enough water. It's just so difficult for me to keep up with the water, especially in Southern California. And I believe these are grown in like South Carolina, and that's why probably they get plenty of rain. And so I'll try this year, see if I can do the watering a little bit better. I may use a wetting agent with yucca powder or something like that. And I'm debating to cut this off because I want to eat the potato, but I want to save some of these sprouts. But this should be plenty enough for me to grow a few pots of potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and eat these, and I'll cook them up and show you what they look. They're beautiful when you cook them. Okay, so what I'm doing is I've got some moist soil. I'm putting one of these here, like that. All right, and I've got two here on this moist soil. Same thing as what I'm doing with my ginger. See my ginger? So I'm putting these two here. And I don't like the way this looks, so I don't think I'm even going to try to salvage these, you guys. It's just pitiful looking. So then we'll throw those away and just tend with those. So I got to go get another pot. Look, I made a little tiny thing. Let's see what happens, because I didn't want to waste the whole potato. So I got to get another pot to put those in, and then I'll follow up with you guys to see how these are doing. I'm assuming it's going to do the same as this one did. This is not a purple sweet potato. This is just a regular sweet potato. But look how tall this has gotten. These are ready almost for me to put out. So we'll check back with these in about a week. It's time to get planting. Okay, I got them all steamed up, and I'm going to let them cool down, and then I'm going to peel them and show you how beautiful they look. I think I'm going to freeze some of them so I can freeze dry them. The rest all I'm going to eat. Okay, I got it peeled. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Purple sweet potatoes, and they are delicious. We got an update here. These that I stuck in the soil look pretty pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. So I think it's probably better to start them off in just water. These that I stuck in the soil are doing okay. As you can see, there's little things coming up here. These are the older ones that I had in here. And this is the half piece. It's surviving. I think I need to add more moisture to the soil, though. This one is in sand. This is in dirt. But look at this. This, in just a couple of days, has produced a vine now. Look. This is ready to plant. And I am not ready to plant because I have baby chickens to tend to that are getting born today. So y'all watch that episode. But I just wanted to show you that this method worked really good. It takes a lot longer to do this method. But if you don't have the sweet potato to start off with, you could keep your harvest instead of cutting it from the vines. But if you cut it from the vines, I'll take some of these that are looking dead. If you cut it from the vines, you have to tend to the water daily. I'm going to show you, I took them outside because the water starts to stink. And I'm just not happy with the ones with the water this year. Last year they did great, and maybe because I tended to them better. But I wanted to show you this, and then at some point we're going to have to put this in the ground. I put these outside yesterday, and I thinned them out because they were starting to get nasty. And if they don't have a thick enough stem like that, they're going to start turning into fermented plant juice, which would be like a fertilizer. So that's why it stinks. So you don't want to get any of the leaves in the water. Just put the stems in and change your water daily. This one, see, it's already starting to rot. Mushy. You see, it's gone mushy. That's no good. So I'm going to cut that off with the scissors and then maybe stick that back down in there. And I really should have these back indoors, which I think I'm going to do. It's just too hot out here for them. But I wanted to show you. I thinned everything out, took out some of the ones that were starting to rot. I definitely had a better result last year than this year, but I think it's because I'm not tending to them and tending to the water every day too. Okay, I want to show you guys something that I do with sweet potatoes, purple sweet potatoes. I steamed these, and then I have leftover juice. And y'all gonna think this is gross, but it's really good for you. Except for the part that I put just a tiny bit of sugar in it. Put a little bit of sugar, a little bit of milk, and then I'm gonna froth it up a little bit. And then I got me a purple sweet potato, sort of like a milkshake. Y'all should try it out. It's delicious. Hey, babe, can you try this out?
It better be grape juice.
Grape juice? Look at the color, just because it's purple.
It's okay.
It's okay?
Kinda.
Well, is it horrible? Or is it good? Or is it...
No, it's like beets, right?
Beets?
Like beets by Dre.
A sweet potato, purple sweet potato shake.
It's okay. It's all right.
So if you were starving, you'd take it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be healthy.
It's healthy, yeah. Not that it was grape juice.
Okay, I thought it was so good that I decided to use the actual potatoes. And I'm going to make myself a little milkshake. It's going to be thicker, but I'm hungry and I have a little canker sore on my tongue. So I'm just having milk, protein shakes for breakfast and lunch today. So I'm going to try this out and see. Make myself a might even put some banana in there. Okay, I put a piece of banana and protein powder. That looks like some good consistency. Y'all can hear I have a little canker, so I can't even talk. I got a lisp. Okay, I added a little bit of water, a little bit more milk, and I did add that banana, and I added some protein powder. Let's taste it. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, everybody, these are the only 3 left out of that mess I had. So I'm going to dump this water out, and you see the roots now? I'm going to go ahead and stick these in just a small pot, because that's all I have right now handy. I'm just going to cram them in this pot until I can find a bigger pot tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you guys that this method this year is not good for me because I did not take the time to change the water. Okay? That's it. Okay, video update. Look at this. Now, I am way far behind on everything, so this is still not going to go out in the plants yet. But I have a lot of sweet potatoes that are regrowing that got left in the ground from last year, so I have to get some pots to put these in, so I can't really do anything yet. But that's beautiful. You could have that as a house plant. Look. Let me show you what it's... See, that's just 2 different... I believe it's 2 different potatoes in here. No, this is just one. It's just one. And so, and then look at this one. You see? That one's doing well. This one tiny little potato. All right, that's just a little piece of a potato right there, look. This one. And this one. This one's not doing much. But look, these didn't do good at all. Look, that's barely hanging in there. These are the pieces I just stuck in there. So, and I've kept it watered. It's moist. It's just that those didn't work. But I have had sweet potatoes that have sprouted from putting them in the dirt before. But not these. So, you can do it. The best thing to do is put them in water. But, like I said, if you don't change the water every day, it's not going to work. Let's see if that straggler will work. But this will work. This definitely works. It just takes a little bit longer to do it that way, and you have to use your potato instead of using the slits from leftover from the year. Okay, you guys. The sweet potato slits that I planted in the ground, they're doing okay. I think there was like 4 or 5, 6 of them. But look at this. I mean, this would make a good house plant. There's several going on in here that you guys can see. Let's see if I can give you a close-up. But, I mean, that's that one potato. Little slit. It's doing good. These are all doing good in here. That one. There's a couple in this one. But look, I just have it by the window. I don't even have it. I've moved everything from the grow room right now. Everything's outside. And we'll start another season in here for the cannabis for winter. So that'll be a couple months. So I'm just trying to clean everything up because I get dirt all over the floor and everything during this time. These are the water. What I do with the water, just so you'll know, is I leave the lid off for 24 hours so that the chlorine from my faucet can off gas and get out of here. Some of these are freeze-dry water. Y'all watch my freeze-dry session. I keep the water from my freeze-drying to put on my plants. So anyway, I just wanted to show you how great this is. I mean, if you wanted to have a house plant even, you could have this all year long until you're ready to plant them out for the season. I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, so I'm going to show you guys when I pull them apart how to do this. But if you didn't want to do that, you could just take that and plant it straight the way it is if you wanted to. But you could make individual slits, they call them, individual plants out of each sprout that came up. And so anyway, it's a good update. Especially considering that... Oh, where's that one that I just stuck in the ground? Let's see. Where is it? Well, one of them made it. And now I can't find it. Well, I can't find that one that I just stuck in the dirt. That I didn't start from a... well, that I didn't start from a potato. I started it from the slit. I don't know where it's at now. Anyway, one of them made it. Look at the sweet potatoes, you guys. Look at this. I had to cover them because the rats were getting in there and digging the potatoes up. But look at these are doing great. Got some kind of worm, but that's okay. There's enough food here for the worms to eat. They're not eating my potatoes and they're not devastating the crop. Here we got some more here. Right here. And look at that. You can feed those to the chickens. Uh-oh, look here. Something pulled up one of my garlics. Okay, look at here. These are doing well. Okay, these are doing really well. And over here, all those, and all of these, all the purple sweet potatoes are doing great. Guys, I decided to bring these outside because I was neglecting them in the grow room, and they still look pretty pitiful because I really neglected them. They haven't died, but I've still got a whole bunch of other ones in the ground, and I really don't have pots to put these in, and that's why I've also neglected them. So I don't have anywhere to put them, but I just wanted to show you guys what they look like when, you know, you can neglect them, but you don't want to neglect them this much. So this one looks like it might be coming back, but anyway, they look pretty pitiful. Okay, everybody, I'm going to harvest one of these sweet potatoes. As you can see, this one is pitiful. Let's show them one real quick that's not pitiful. But don't trip on that.
Do the classic.
So, look right here. This one's doing okay. This one's doing okay, and a whole bunch on the other side of the yard also. But I'm harvesting this now because I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if a rabbit is coming in here eating this or if it's a worm.
Ate all the leaves.
Probably a worm. I don't know. But look, just look. Look, there is no leaf. Look.
Pitiful.
Pitiful. And so I did have this covered, but it was still inside, getting inside there. So that's why I think that there's a worm in there. The worm came up from the ground or something.
I almost did the classic cartoon bit.
So I'm going to dump this pot out and see if I can harvest me some sweet potatoes early. And have an early harvest because obviously the chickens are having a, not the chickens, the worms are having an early harvest. We got kind of tangled up here.
Oh, look, I'm eating that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so,
go through that.
okay, let me see if I can pull some up and without pulling it. I'm gonna pull. I got it untangled and see. We'll pull it, and then if it doesn't work this way, we'll have to dump it. Let me try a few more. Look.
Oh, little baby.
Yeah. Oh, these are the sweet. These are not the purple ones.
They're white.
Well, you guys didn't get to see. Y'all didn't get to see the the purple sweet potato harvest. Let's see. These are the Japanese ones. Yeah. I really shouldn't be pulling these up because they're not ready. Well, let's see. We'll see. Once I...
No little baby. There's a couple of little baby ones there.
It's just that something's eating them and...
They're not growing.
Yeah.
They're not going to be growing.
The chickens will eat these. Okay, let's see. Nothing on that. Let's see here. I think we're going to have to dump it. Let's pause it. I'm going to throw this in the chicken coop and then...
We're going to knock it over. Hit it, baby.
This is a blue swimming pool. Oh, look. Not very. Look, they would have made some potatoes.
Sweet potato.
If they
Come
would have been
on.
allowed to grow.
If they would have had their solar panels.
Look at that. There's not.
The leaves are the solar panels.
Let's see.
Oh, what's that? A spoon?
No,
Look.
spoon.
Oh,
I think that's aloe vera.
onion.
Aloe vera. Yeah, so that's pretty sad. Look, so far.
Makes
if they
a-
would have been allowed to grow.
Imagine if this was the harvest we had for the year.
Yeah, we would be.
We'd be eating root.
We would have to come out here every day and find out what's eating them.
Oh,
You'd
yeah,
have to come
of
out
course.
here with a light at night.
Of course.
Figure out what in the world is eating them.
You can't make root juice, root soup.
Yeah, I can eat them. It's just they should have been 3 times, 4 times bigger.
Like these, you can eat this?
No. Oh, but look, here's one.
Oh, yeah. See, they're hiding in there.
Yeah. Maybe I should get another swimming pool. Let me
Hold
get
on.
another.
You know what we need? You know what we
broke
gotta do?
Okay, let's stop
the
it.
water's coming out.
All right, let's see.
Whoa. Sweet baby Jesus, you almost knocked it over. Look at all the rooty tooty.
Let's see.
Fresh and fruity. There's the little baby ones.
I think there's anything in this. I'm trying to get this first. Oops. This is the
That's
sorriest
gross.
harvest, you guys.
Look at this poor little thing.
They weren't ready. They weren't ready, but something was just eating everything. All right, so
Sorry,
let's put
little
this
rooty
back,
tooty.
and we can fill this back up with dirt. And
It was
I'll
waterlogged.
plant the other potatoes that I've been saving that I've been showing you guys. And we'll cover it again and hope that...
Nice sweet baby.
See any more? Oh, here, look at there's
No,
one.
there's one more.
Okay.
Ram.
There should have been tons. And big. That's what happens. I didn't see any. I didn't catch the culprit. Did you see a worm in any
No,
of
I
this
didn't
stuff?
see any worm. Anything.
If there is any worms in those, the chickens will eat the
Yeah.
fruit in the coop. Huh. There's another one. So, almost done here. There's a couple here. Not really. Oh, I feel some in here. Look. More. 3 more. Oh,
Uh-oh, what's he
oh look,
barking?
there's a lot more here. Look.
Oh, snap.
This was a little secret. Ooh, this was a. You got to really look, because you can miss them. You got to feel for them too. Look. So, huh. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to end this or not, because I wanted to show you the purple sweet potato harvest, but nothing's ready yet. So maybe I'll just wait. And I'll be back when we're ready to harvest the purple ones. Oh, did you show me? Real quick, let me show you what we got. Basket full pretty much.
That was our harvest.
All that inside this big giant thing. That's not good, but it's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
See you soon. Okay, here's the potatoes that you guys have been waiting for. These are the purple sweet potatoes that we made. Let me show you. And we're going to plant them. Okay, so look. I'm just going to see the roots going through there. Look.
The rooty tooty.
So that was from the grocery store, you guys. I'm just going to plant it in like that. All right, let's pray that we're going to cover it again and hope that whatever was eating it will not eat these. I'm going to go around and start. Let me do this in the middle. Put one in the middle. I might save one of them for the other pot. Put one right here. Look at that.
Whoa.
Doing pretty good.
Doing real good.
Now, spread your wings and grow.
And grow some potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's another one.
There's another one. I was going to plant it in the other one, but I think I'll plant it in this one.
Yeah.
But y'all see the Oh, there's two in this. Look.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look, there's a baby one.
Little baby potato.
Look. See, there's two. If I wanted to spread it like that, I could.
Oh, yeah.
Put that.
And these are halves that you just cut from the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So, grocery store, here we come. Get a potato, cut it in half, let it grow.
Yeah. Get down in there and then hopefully.
And from one potato, you'd probably get about, what, 10?
Should, but this I'm putting more in here than I should.
So
I
we
probably
should
have
get
just put one in this pot, but I don't have another pot ready for me to plant. So, but I just wanted to show you guys it finally got a home after all that waiting, and I almost killed it. So that's that, and I think I'm going to end this because the other ones that I have growing are not really ready. But you know what? Here, pause it. Let's go try pull, see if we've got any in this. Come on. A rabbit doing this because I put this grate over it so it can't get to it. And look, everything under here looks fine except for the ones growing through. You see that? Mm-hmm. But it could be a rat, you guys. It could be. I don't know what this is growing right here.
Okra.
No, it's not okra. I don't want to kill it, but I don't want to.
But it might be weeds.
I don't know what it is. I mean, it could be, you can't tell by smelling it what it is. It's a volunteer or something. I don't know what. Let me check here and see what we got.
Hold on a second. Let me pause this for a second.
Okay, I checked down in there. There's not anything ready. So, let's see. Let me do this. I'm going to put this over it. And we'll just hope that nothing comes this time and gets in there. I don't know what is getting in there, you guys. Maybe it is a rat. I don't know, but let's check one more place that we might have some ready. Okay, this time I put a big one on, and let's hope nothing will get in, and hope nothing is going to eat these sweet potatoes. Something is going on. We'll go over to the other ones and show you. Okay, all these sweet potatoes, nothing is harming them. So I don't know if it's because the rabbits or the rats or whatever it is are not climbing up over this. But if it's a rat, to me, a rat could climb over this. So I don't know. I really still don't know. But I believe there's one in here I can pull up to show you guys. I don't want to pull them all up because they're tiny still. But look, there's the purple ones. Wow. So let's see if I can find one more. This needs water. There's no water in this. If you don't put enough water, they won't make good potatoes.
That's interesting that
it's
dry.
It's small. So you see they're not ready, but I just wanted to show you guys. All right. So I'm going to end this, and I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. Hopefully these will be a big harvest. I'll do a separate video on that. I can hear Buster in there barking like crazy, so I'm going to go see what the heck's going on. But anyway, if you are not subscribed, a lot of people aren't subscribed, but they watch. So please do us a favor and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It'll just take you a second to do it. It would help us out so much. So please subscribe. And if you got anything out of it, hit that little like button too. But anyway, and if you have questions, leave me comments. And we really appreciate every one of you guys for watching, and anybody who subscribed, thank you so much. Have a blessed day, and God bless everyone. See you on the next one.